Okay, I think this should be it for the waiting since I don't want to waste anyone's time anymore. Greetings and salutations all, and welcome back to Invisible Let's Play the Project. I'm your host Invisible from Invisible's Gaming Channel, starting at your hearts from Dark Side of the Moon. And this is a continuation of a project Let's Play American McGee's Alice Madness Returns. Before we start, I'd like to remind you that previously American McGee created under the publisher EA back in the 2000s his first ever game for Alice, American McGee's Alice. And before it, he used to work on Quake and Doom. The guy was laid off once before, or maybe multiple times, and had to rely on so much drug abuse and alcohol. So when he told EA about a game about Alice that is gothic and dark and more serious and for adults only, EA enjoyed the idea. And then for the sake of marketing for the sequel Alice Madness Returns, EA asked a third-party developer to create an interactive application for the iOS and the Android named Alice Madness Returns Interactive Book. The thing is, this book, once you finish it, it would give you $10 gift card for Steam that would let you get a boost or Kickstarter for buying Alice Madness Returns. However, the app stopped making EA money, so they shut it down. The only way for you to experience it is to watch it as a video. I already recorded the entire book into my part 2 second take. Now, currently, American McGee and his team are raising their own crowdfunding for the last game, Alice Asylum. The link for American McGee's personal YouTube channel, of the official one, alongside with the Patreon, are both in the description of this video. After Alice Madness Returns, the sequel, American McGee created 2 animated films, very short ones, named Alice Otherlands, in which happens the sequel for the second game. The third and final game will be Alice Asylum, hopefully, if American McGee can raise the crowdfunding that he needs for marketing and also for developing. What I'm trying to say here is that if you're interested in this kind of games, a third-person action-adventure, and you are a fan of Alice and the gothic theme to it, and would like to see how the story actually ends, then by all means you could support American McGee by his own Patreon. Not a single dime will be sent by EA that you will pledge for him. American McGee streams often, and he speaks directly with fans, and he listens to their ideas and answers their questions. Finding developers that actually care to interact with their own fans and listen to them is very rare nowadays. So we are blessed by having him around. If you truly wish to see Alice Asylum seeing the light of the day and having it between your hands to play it and enjoy it, then by all means, please do consider pledging at least $1 USD through the Patreon. That's all. In order for us to start this video, I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, followers, fans and friends. Everyone from the Beasts of the Ultimate Empire and everyone from the Discord server, free YouTube friends, by name. Peace be upon all of my loyal, faithful, and continuously supporting friends. Thunderstruck Gaming, B809 Gaming, Lex Bear, Marcus, Nerdcrash31, Markasi2211, Rogue Agent Killer Rodan, Cryfield, CPTV123, Matthew 1121, Sagardacroll85, Arforel, Muscleman Gaming and Dub Express. Why am I breathing in and out like someone like a smoker? The answer is simple. I'm trying to prevent myself from coughing too much. Even though I got rid of COVID Omicron, my lungs and my throat are still sore. Previously, we finished the second chapter with Alice in Wonderland. We missed 2 collectables though, the snout and the bottle. Thanks God that I managed to follow Nightmare Walkthroughs video, found them both and collected them. Both of them are already in the last video's description. If you wish to go and follow them, you can see them there very easily. Today we shall start with where exactly we stopped at, and hopefully continue on the story of Alice. See where exactly will this journey take us to. Next. I believe that I must remind you of 2 things. This intro is unescapable. No matter what you try, you can't escape it. Also, EA as a publisher has been voted the worst American gaming company for 4 years in a row. Meaning, having this game on its own is a miracle in its own self. We've been playing for 8 hours and 34 minutes. It's always nice to see your face again, Alice. I hope you're doing well. I'd like to show you here quickly, chapter select. Hackers domain, 14 out of 14, 26 out of 26, 0 out of 0, 18 out of 18. Pardon. The Delude Depth, the second chapter. 15 out of 15, 15 out of 15, 4 out of 4, 16 out of 16. The last bottle and the last snout I already linked the very moment Nightmare Walkthroughs collected them in his own walkthrough. So currently we have memories recovered 41 out of 94, snouts peppered 29 out of 59, bottles collected 34 out of 83, Radula rooms 4 out of 16. Let's go to chapter 3 now and continue the game from there. Wow. Worth has been underrated since wealth has been overrated. So last time we spoke with Nanny here after her brothel was completely burned to the ground. She's right now speaking to a street tart. We discovered that the bunny we are seeking is a property currently is being held down by someone. And at the moment I'd like to look at the area here since it's the first time for us to ever reach this area. What are you exactly selling? First person? I can't see. It looks like this is supposed to be meat. This is supposed to be cheese. Okay. This is the real Alice again. The person who we spend with very little time. Machine Mad Corsets. That's from Paris. I did comment about the corsets before that they destroy the woman's body in the name of making them look thin. This is nonsense at all.
Ear to the ground, Bill.
Yeah, I've been scouting around. Nothing getting a minute. Place is crawling with rozzers since them bleeding murders.
Whose work was that?
You want to know that sort of thing? You got to know where to listen.
Bit shy today, ain't ya?
Ain't you, Dicky Bird? Do your own fagging leg work.
Are we seriously going right now into the plot of Jack the Ripper? Wow! Where are we now at the moment? I believe we're still in London, but where? The architecture here is unique. Wow. Correct that Wonderland is very colorful and very amusing. This is just fascinating. Where am I supposed to go to? A funeral? Looks like I'm supposed to go there. So let's see what's in here. Yeah, a funeral. Funeral. Hi. Your nose is big. Okay. Quickly, let's see if my stream is being, yeah, rendered. Of course, 0-0. I am by now used to it to the maximum. Hi. No comments? Okay.
Considering the nature of the goods on offer, it seems more than generous.
You do know the way to a girl's heart, don't you? And unless you open your purse a little wider, that's all you're gonna get.
But I'm sure we can work something out. You might get more if you stop talking.
Consider my lips sealed.
Oh no, dear. That wouldn't do at all.
Now we see here ventriloquists in their natural habitat. They speak from their stomachs. Not a single lip was moved that day. Invisible, please stop being paranoid. Everything is just working fine. Okay, let's go then. I mean, the last time I was able to have this freedom of control was before I recorded McGee 6. Why is everyone in here having a grey hair? I can't read. Gamma is not strong enough.
Yes? Who is it?
Alice Liddle, Mr. Radcliffe.
Ah, you're back. I suppose you better come up. Mind the latch.
Some more technology is always welcome. Nice base. Again, the mirror doesn't work. Why exactly that? My gamma is not strong enough to read the name of the house. Another vase. Lots of vases. See? The ancient scroll is parchment and the characters are drawn in Indian ink, which Radcliffe claims that Chinese invented eons ago by mixing soot, lamp oil, gelatin, donkey skin, and musk. He does know some remarkable things. This looks lovely. Classic painting. It was a Chinese. This means the characters up there are most likely kanji. Even more vases. Never have I ever before seen someone that is very much obsessed with vases. Wow. A hat. Lots of books or vases. Nice painting. The same painting. Also the same painting, and I'm looking at dust from the window. Let's keep moving. Alice Liddell. More vases of the same exact print, and another is Radcliffe, who can make even fascinating subjects boring, says that curved blade is the 16th century Yoto katana, and the shorter sword is called wakizashi, both used by Japanese samurai. Game, are you trying to foreshadow something to me? Why is this house so much Asian themed? I mean, the last one was a brothel theme with ducks, so we went under the sea. The first one was about the classic Wonderland. So what is exactly going on here? More vases. Someone here can make this entire place a real glass hazard. And now it's paper fans with prints on them and written on them by the kanji characters. Who are you? The rabbit.
You do have my rabbit.
Forgotten your manners? What else, I wonder? You abandoned it at Rutledge Asylum, my dear. We've been over this before. In a huff as usual, oozing with attitude and accusatory flummery, I've stolen her rabbit. Ridiculous pretext. She's here about the fire again. All the mad child wants to talk about. My report found her family dead by misadventure. She won't accept it. It goes on and on about her killing memories and her need to know the truth. The alleged truth is, the fire began in the library when the cat knocked over a lamp. The blaze trapped her parents and sister upstairs. Sister Lizzie never even unlocked her door. Died in her bed. The guilty cat always sets her off. She denies it. Makes no sense. It can't be, etc. Agreed. From the outset, Alice was my candidate for the pyromania. The girl had a fixation with fire. I once remarked that I thought she might have had a larger role in causing the tragedy. She suffered some sort of psychotic episode.
Alice, take it easy, please. Take it easy.
Did I rip his head off? I wanted to.
Are you okay?
What's left of my brain will explode. Is it mad to pray for better hallucinations? Perhaps I'm fated to expire right here.
Where's Lord Radcliffe? All movables and defects are gone. Nothing but dust, stains, and the smell of tobacco. No signs of coroner's report on my rabbit either. Damn him. I mean, even if she's an adult, if the rabbit is the only thing that keeps her sane, remembering her family, so be it. She can use it as a tool for comfort. My gamma is very bad. About this, gamma is basically here. Gamma is the game's brightness here. Since I can't see all the symbols here and barely the last one, this means this is the supposed default setups. I better get myself some striplets, because this is not working. So much ruin. The newspaper. So much more ruin. Even the ground is filthy. What am I supposed to do now? See? The barricade discourages squatters. Suggests he didn't seal up. Just left, quickly. I can't get through this way. But I recall the place had a door in the back and opened on the lane. So Radcliffe just ran away. Let me reread that. The barricade discourages squatters. Suggests he didn't sell up. Just left, quickly. I can't get through this way, but I recall the place had a door in the back and that opened on the lane. If I were to let my throat cough whenever it wants, I can have much more normal commentary. Where are we at? See? Pardon? I'm certain I've been here. But this view isn't even vaguely reminiscent. Perhaps there is some new construction, perhaps it was summer, perhaps I was distracted. Who knows? Who knows, Alice? I can't see anything here. I doubt I'll even be able to see anything in first-person view. The question is right now for real. What will trigger your brain to go back to Wonderland? Bottles and some typical clothes. So there's no one coming back here. I'm very glad that all the collectibles are within Wonderland, not here. Yeah, just explore. So only one path to go. The mock turtle here? What is it doing here? Wait a minute. If the mock turtle is here and the globe is broken, it wasn't snowing before. And the entire area looks very much aged. Does this mean that Alice is just hallucinating all of this? Mock turtle should only be something she can see alone. It's her own creation. Weird. So this is all just a hallucination? Is that it? And Radcliffe has her standing right before him. Don't forget that before we started this, she had her eyes spinning, and she held her head, which means it's very possible that she's just hallucinating everything right now. Pardon? Okay, now why is the corruption from Wonderland in the real world? And why are there very big mushrooms in here as well? This is not real, this is a hallucination. Corruption and mushrooms. Pardon? Excuse me? Even more mushrooms? Alice, you really are hallucinating. None of this is real. None of it. I can hear the train. The train of ruin. I can hear it. What is this? What is going on? Are we already in Wonderland? Is this all the doing of the Queen of Hearts again? If I am going to see her, I'm going to destroy her once more. Everything is wrong. If the Queen of Hearts is at it again, I'm going to kill her this time once and for all.
Seeking refuge from the wicked world, perhaps things only look like they've gone to hell.
You're not that good a liar, and I'm not that stupid. But something a bit less calamitous would have been welcome.
This unmitigated disaster is your doing, and it will get worse. Your train keeps a hellish schedule. Get moving. Time waits for no one. The change has begun.
The train is perfectly capable of terrifying me, Cat. You should find another job. Is there really so little hope?
There's even less, and if fear paralyzes you, we are lost.
Thanks for the information, Shisha. Hello! This is bad. Ow, ow, ow. Hey! Stop it! So this time she didn't even need to be hit on the head to enter Wonderland. She just entered. Forget it. Why are the ruins looking like this? This is very weird. Why the doll faces? And why all this tar? Forget it. Go! Done. And done. Great work, Alice Liddell. Oh, by the way, if you were confused, I have right now 1792 teeth because when I replayed the second chapter to get its collectables, I did collect all the teeth there. Which means let's go and upgrade some weapons. I'm not joking. If I'm not mistaken, I can upgrade them both. Pepper grinder. Hello. And also hobby horse. I can upgrade them both to level 3. Okay then. Let's do it. Now I only have to once again regrind for the teeth. It's okay. It's okay. Very good. At the very least now, Alice is stronger. What are you exactly?
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
A single step off London Bridge could end my journey.
Failure was your epitaph. I hoped you were more courageous.
Is this the sound of Caterpillar from the first game? There. If you're asking me why aren't you reading the guide right now? Pardon. The answer is very simple. The guide doesn't start from here. So I need to compromise a little bit. Or does it? Wait a minute. Hold it, your horses. Hold your horses. Am I the one that's mistaken here? Yeah. The piece we just collected was literally the first piece of collectibles here. So the guide does show me everything from the get-go. Also, there's another collectible right away here. We need to reach it, but how is the question. It's not there. Why did you exactly jump away, Alice? Okay, very good. Of course you will direct now right here. I need to go to that pipe. Of course. My jumping is among the worst. Like American McGee thinks that his own gameplay is the worst. Nope, he's wrong. Beautiful combo, Alice. So this is your new combo. Looking good. Okay.
That vaporous ledge only appears as flimsy and insubstantial as your confidence. It will hold you, trust me.
Okay. We need to go up this one. Here. Right here. Right here. With the teeth. That's the new collectible. Another bottle. Golden bottle. Nice work. Okay, Windows, thank you for informing me that we have right now 100% charged battery. Show me the next collectible, please. The location we haven't yet reached. So, we just have to continue on. Wow! Is this lava? Die! Now! Are you going to wake up? Oh, the star. Too much corruption. Way too much. But why? Why is there so much corruption in your mind, Alice? Don't forget you're the one that's creating the entire world here. This is your fantasy. This is literally your imagination. And the next collectible is right there. Pardon? Caterpillar. What is this thing? A table? I seriously respect this level of imagination. Homage to you. Another bottle. Go. Okay. Die now. By the way, exactly how did the pepper grinder change? Oh, now it is with fire, I think. Fire bullets. Okay, next up. Where to go? Another one of those smoking bubbles. And we have a secret breakable door with the memorial behind it. What is that? An iPod? Very long table. Hi. And what exactly is this thing? Teapot cannon. You have just obtained the Mad Hatter Manufacturing Inc. Teapot Cannon. Never seen before. Automatic steam exhaust cap. Brand new. Clock face pressure meter. Obviously, because the Mad Hatter is obsessed very much about time all the time. Shoots devastating tea grenades. Oh. Throw an instant tea party, it will be a blast. Patent January 27th, 1874. Hatter Domain, Wonderland. A quick check, please, here. Yeah, we're still recording, everything is still fine. As per usual, nobody is watching, I don't really care anymore. Pause. The teapot cannon is highly effective against groups of enemies. Next, the longer a shot is charged, the larger the blast radius will be. The teapot cannon can be used to demolish weak surfaces at range. Switch between pepper grinder and teapot cannon by using mouse scroll up and scroll down. So this is our last weapon officially. Go! Wow, nice. Fast now, let's go. Massive grenade. Again with you. Go. Go. Escape. No! You disgusting thing! Go! Okay. Let's run. Run. No! You are really annoying! Go! Ow! Destroy it! Pardon? Wow! Ow! You're going to force me into stay mode like this. Away from me! Ow! Break it to pieces! Go! Again with the flame floor. This is not fair. Ow. This is not fair at all. Destroyed. Nothing. Thank you. I know. This weapon is new, strong but lacks the punch to it. How much seed do you need? 666. Oh. 525. Okay, have it. So this is our last weapon officially. And all of them carry the Omega symbol. Okay, I think this is what is needed. Go! Nicely done. Go! Nicely done. Go away! Okay, next area will do. Right here, obviously. More roses, 5 points. Slithering rune. Okay, go. More roses. Where exactly is that area with the collectible now? Looks like Alice is going hysteric. Was there something here hidden? A teapot, death, enemies, demons, death. That's it. So the collectible is up at the moment right here. Okay. Where is the collectible at? Better not. Go! I know that gate. Okay. If I'm not mistaken. Find them. If I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to be the area. Okay. Break it. Break it. Go away. Break it. Full hit points. Very good. Most likely I'll have to go breathe that thing here, the bubbles here.
I'm devastated. Look what's become of my beautiful valley.
All things change in the fullness of time, often not for better.
Mine.
Catastrophe may strike even the best regulated families, Mr. McGee. Of course, one family's disaster may be another family's opportunity. And the same goes for a surviving family.
Next. Next collectible is at where? Okay, the next one will be with the snout. So, hold it. Now we can go. Keep moving, Alice. Kill it. Slithering rule. Someone is in here is begging to get killed. And its name is Menacing Ruin. Go. Forget it. Do it. Now. Done. More and more. Peace. Next. Death and Menacing Ruin right there. Okay, let's go here. Go. The snout. And most likely that keyhole holds for us a new memory. Or some teeth, who knows. Of course, in order for us to unlock this, we'll have to first go and smell and sniff something. Okay, how am I supposed to exactly right now get this one? In the guide, I think the area is already unlocked as is. Which means obviously that I am missing something, most likely that area with the smoke. Haven't we already right now unlocked it? Meaning there is another one I need to visit before. I think it's right in the front of us here. Hi, slithering rune. What do you want? Well done. Collect more teeth. Power level weapons. And lots of ruin. Okay. Let's backtrack. That's just dirty. This is just dirty. That is just overly dirty. Yeah, I prefer it this way. I prefer that I do not lose any progress. That was just purely dirty. That was just pure and simply dirty. Go. Get more hit points. From a hobby horse toy, it turned into right now a maze. Fine then. Come on, Alice. Alice little. And how am I supposed exactly to unlock this area? Trapped by the smoke. Die! Huh? Wait a minute. This right away now became breakable? So you're telling me the very moment...
Catastrophe may strike even the best regulated families, Mr. McGee. Of course, one family's disaster may be another family's opportunity. And the same goes for a surviving family member, if you know what I mean.
So you're saying that sometimes someone else's family ruin can become someone or somebody's or someone's fortune. Are you foreshadowing that maybe Alice killed her own family intentionally? That's just dirty. By the way, I just realized that when you say dirty, you are referring to something being covered in dirt. Dirty from dirt. From filth. Filthy from filth at the same time. Wow.
I'm devastated. Look what's become of my beautiful valley.
All things change in the fullness of time, often not for better.
Come on, Alice. So basically, I just need to break down the ruin that's around Come on! The pipe. So it's fine for you to hit me, but it's not fine for me to hit you. How come? That makes any sense. Go away from me. Now. Die for me. Okay, I'll go now and break the ruin that is around the pipe. But that's it. Then we will go back here and collect our reward from the snouts. Right down here. I hear you slithering, ruin. Of course, there's none of this reaches it. Go! Done. Go! Of course, the paper doesn't work on it. Because it needs a strong... Hold it! Go! Well done, Alice. You outplayed yourself. Okay, now let's go back here and break some more ruin. Well done. Scissor it rightly. Mine. Come on, Alice. What's in here? Hello? What is this place? Okay, good work. Thank you with the platforms. Okay. Already all my hit points are recovered as is. Oh, the hidden room is right here. Nice to know. The Ladula room. Some more teeth. What am I supposed to expect in here? Let me quickly check the guide. The problem with me when I'm checking the guide is that if someone comes here in the chatting room, I can't see it. And if the game suddenly decides it's time to drop frames and break from the streaming also, I cannot confirm it. Okay, so another question from Shishar. Another riddle from Shishar. Okay, what's the answer?
Oh, Alice, riddle me this.
We welcome the arrival of a phantom at sunset, only to rue its departure at sunrise. What is it? The answer is dreams. Thank you. Painting the roses red is actually what increases your hit points, by the way. Every rose you collect gives you a hit point. Unlike when I played the Black Book, where I figured out the riddles by myself, completely all of them. This time I'm following a guide so that I do not lose any progress. Don't forget at all that the Black Book, when I played it, had a system for reload whenever you are mistaken. This game doesn't show you that courtesy. This game doesn't have that kind of mercy. You mistake once, it's all over. You'll have to replay the entire chapter. Yeah. Wonderland is in ruin. I better go and take another spoon from Postban, the coughing syrup. Because this is not working with me at all. Okay, Alice, take a breath. Funny enough, the next collectible is right in front of us. You better not miss anything this time. XboxAchieables. A shrunk high. Hi. Ow, ow. Good boy. A bottle. What it? Very good. Very, very good. Oh, this one here then. Go. Well done, Alice. Well done. Very well done. Okay, we collected the bottle. Now where to? An area with 2 boxes and another pipe then. Okay, this is supposed to be around here. It's right here, innocently. Okay, let's twirl around and then break this both. What is this? Oh, another bottle. Another bottle. Mine. Next. Where'd I go? If possible, I'd like to finish off this area or this chapter today here. Lots of invisible platforming. Too much, in fact. Invisible platforming. It's always nice to see us again in her classic blue dress. I wonder this time, what will the new dress be like? So far, the black dress was formal, very majestic. The blue dress was straight out. Her black dress was very much formal and majestic. Her blue dress was very sexy and beautiful looking. So this time, what would that this be? Come at me, you coward. Done. Another one with the missing menacing ruin. I'm getting sick of this enemy type. Keep ow! Obviously, without the focus system, I can do nothing. I dare you to throw it. Go! You can't reach me. So stop it, you can't reach me. Go! Go! Destroy it! You're done. Nicely done. Nicely done. Pardon? Again. Ow, ow. Go. I'm not mistaken. This should kill it in one hit. Fully charged attack. One hit. Well done, Alice. Thank you very much. Okay, we have here some teeth, I think. If I were to go down there, how will I climb back up? Not worth it. Not worth it. I didn't see anything yet with my shrunk sense. Which means I didn't yet reach that area with the collectables. Break it. Break teeth. Break more, collect more teeth. Break triple teeth. This area is completely ruined. Okay. I swear, if this is the work of the Queen of Hearts again, there will be some serious retribution. There will be some serious punishment for her. If this is all her doing. It's more than enough that in the first game she was the main enemy. Alice. Is she trying to make a statement here? The Queen of the Hearts. Queen of Hearts and Alice both are the same person. Two faces of the same coin exactly. So if the Queen of Hearts is trying to make a statement, she should be more careful about it. We already killed her once. I wouldn't mind at all killing her twice. Over. Caterpillar is that the other way. Also, we have 7 demons. I believe that the darker take on the story by American McGee was so that the story that doesn't get too old too quickly. I mean, by now, the setup is very much well known by now. Alice goes throughout her imagination to Wonderland. She imagines everything happening in it, whatnot. Yeah, my aiming is glitched. Kill it. Where is the area for the collectables, please? It's right there. So just keep on going. Go! Ow, ow. Go! Well done, Alice. Where are we? Wow! If this is what your brain looks like, Alice, this is more than ruined. This is a disaster. Where to go? A flower. Flowers mean not only just healing, but also secrets. Platforms! Lots of platforms. In fact, this is the area of the collectables themselves. I just finished healing. How dare you? Next. I need to go somewhere where there are collectables from this area here. To the left. I can see the switch. Done. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I should be going to the left side. Are you serious? I said I just finished it, finished healing. They instantly give me an instant death. Yeah. Okay. Alice, why are you stuck within your shrunk size? Here you go. Shrunk senses. 3, 4. A switch and a memory. Fine. Fine. Good work. Alice, good work. Hold on. 1, 2, twirl. 2, 3, twirl. Mine.
I've smoked a cigarette, Alice. No fun at all.
Smoking in its own self is not fun. Let alone a clean pipe. I see the basket, but how do I reach it? Snout or something? I can see the basket. Is that a snout? I can't see it. Let's see where the next collectible is at. Yeah, the guy is just doing exactly what I just did right now. Alice, I can't give you what I don't have. Radcliffe wrote the inquest report. I'll thank him. I'll take you to him. Besides, he's got your damned rabbit. You should remember that. Nanny. Oh. 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 It's another one of these cursed events, man. American McGee, you really hate your own game. If you are this type of a troll. Regardless, this is what makes Wonderland a Wonderland. Shishan, what's up?
The sight, the stink, the sinister sound. Imagined Alice.
It's always a fun time when I have Shishan around. Because he gives me hints. Yeah, this is another invisible snout. How are you supposed to find it? You just have to use your shrunk sense. That's how. Speaking of shrunk sins, another invisible route to get to the basket. Why, Alice? If this is her brain, this means every time she dies inside of it, she just respawns. Basically, her sanity is completely lost. For God's sake. Okay, guys, show me how am I supposed to reach that basket. It did not. It did not show me how to reach the basket. But it showed me the next area for the next collectible. Most likely for the basket, I'll have to just jump at the right time. Make sure that Alice's jump is at its maximum height. Even though I see that it's kind of impossible. You said what again? I said thank you for the teeth. 888. I'm lucky with the numbers. Twirl, 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 and land. Hi. Not you again. Do you not understand what it means to have a personal space? Oh no. Oh! Hey, stop it! Away! Go away! Ow! If she goes right now into hysteria mode, it will be very bad. Go! Hysteria mode is supposed to only be used as a final resort, not a typical one. Cool down, teapot. You're not. No, you're not. Again. Yeah. You bite at me, then you spit me away. I'm going to go into hysteria mode just like this. Away! Go away! I'm getting sick of this. Go! More roses. There's more roses quickly. Heal. Ow! Ow! Go! Kill it! Ow! Go! For the Gatling gun. Season it well. No. Ow. Keep it to yourself. Hysteria. Die for me now. Yeah, whenever you enter hysteria mode, not only are you invincible for a short while, but your ammo is infinite also. Hysteria mode is Alice's strongest weapon. Sadly, it doesn't last long. This is just terrifying. Go! Well done. I think I'll have to just first activate that one. Also, the area for the collectibles is not in here. This area is done. Go for it.
It's not only about you, Alice. Look at the destruction around you. Consider its cause. Then come join me.
How do I reach there? How do I reach that area exactly? Give me a moment to quickly recheck the guide. My Xbox Achiewables. Okay, yeah, I already unlocked that invisible snout. What to do next? An area with a green background. That's the area. So, just down the pipes, then go to your left, and then it's the rest of it is just invisible platforms. Right there. That's how we reach it. Again, I wouldn't mind to play this game legit completely blind, but if that will cause me to lose too much collectibles, then I'd rather not. Go for it. And let the flower heal you. This is a red rose, so it can heal you. To full capacity. Well done. Thank you. Keep on going, Alice. Pardon? There. Float, twirl, float, then keep moving. Memory.
Skin burned by fire, skull rusty, lips wrinkled like a toadstool in winter.
No idea what she's talking about. Hi. Now die! Die for me now! You disgusting madcap! Just now healed. Collect more peace. What is there? Is there anything else in this area or just some enemies to kill? Just like this, nothing. Let me quickly check. Memory. Yes, you break it open, and then what? You twirl and collect the memory. Looks like indeed nothing. Next. Next is in another area. So let's leave from here. Let's just leave this area right now, Alice. Very good. Keep moving. Is Caterpillar right there? I wonder. It's very possible that he's right here. Because there's no other place than this city here. Okay then. Wow. This looks like a black hole. A sinkhole. The entire world right here is completely ruined, Alice. The Queen of Hearts will have to answer for so much if this is her doing.
You are familiar with the saying that smoking stunts your growth?
Adults assault children with that adage, usually while they've got a pipe stuck in their mouths.
I won't ask you to inhale. Let the smoke envelop you.
She's drunk. This time completely. I remember some traumatic experience from the first game for this. Pardon? Oh, this looks weird. Mysterious East. You changed your dress again. Let me see it. I'll need to find a wall to analyze it. Damn. Is this what I think it is? I need a closer look before I judge. Lots of kanji raining down. Is this supposed to be shoji? Or just some whiteboard erasers? Any invisible areas? Not really. But I want these teeth. Wow. Classic Asian drawing. Shishar.
The author obliterated the distinction between poetry and peasants.
Okay, I will here. Ow! Let me check you right now with this new dress, Alice. Let's see here. Flower pattern with your white... okay, so you have some arm things, I think, bracelets. Omega sign as per usual. And this... yeah, I think I know what this thing is. This is a yukata. Not a kimono, but a yukata. And the ribbon itself this time has an Oni mask on it, or an Oni skull on it. We're going Asian, huh? This is almost like a Chinese dress, but without the legs exposed or the slit in around the legs themselves. Looks formal, like a royalty. Honestly, even though she's an English girl, the dress looks good on her. The flower pattern reminds me of the white flowers from the first game. And also overall the darker hair ski theme and her own design altogether looks quite good. Homage to the designer for this model. Yeah, I do like this quite a lot. Hi. Exactly where's that? Okay, we need an island with 3 flowers in them. And this kind of a drawing is a Japanese drawing. So is this supposed to be an Asian or... not exactly Asian. Is this supposed to be a Japanese or Chinese setup or what exactly? Because when you say Asian, you are talking about Asia as a whole. All of it. This world is artistic. That one right there. My collectible is right there. Caterpillar. Hi. What is in there? Nice. Fine. This entire world looks unique. New. Calm. Peaceful. Lots of kanji here, I think. Or is this hiragana? Some characters are familiar to me. I read them on Duolingo, but I can't read them. Gaijin Goomba should take a look on this. Yet again, when I said the same thing exactly on Ghostwire Tokyo, he never stopped insulting that game at all. As a matter of fact, when he started to research its enemy types, it lost the pull. And unlike myself, when I decide to make a poll, only to decide the priority of the content creation, his polls, whatever loses, gets deleted. Meaning, if you're looking for someone to explain for you enemy types and whatnot, you better go for Super Horror Bro. Super Horror Bro is the content creator that I found about Alice Madness Returns enemy types from him. Yeah, I do have some good background about them, but not everything, really. Just what they mean. So, all my reactions to you are literally just pure raw. Nothing is made up, nothing is just acting. I hear a snout. I'm hearing a snout. And it's not far away. I'm hearing a snout. Hello, Golden Tooth. I said hello, Golden Tooth. You're mine. Another invisible snout, I believe. Isn't it? Just to troll us again. I can see that there's a bubble. A bottle right there, not a bubble. A bottle. Those things are most likely just some whiteboard or blackboard erasers. Mine. And also give me all the teeth I can get here. Okay. I can't see the snout from here. You almost killed me, you know. It's not as if Alison is in any grave danger as anyway. She's immortal. But the thing is, it's just the principle. Okay. Jump up now. Where is the snout at? I hear you. I don't see you. Show me the guide. Where's the snout at? The exact island I'm right now standing over. Oh! No wonder then. No wonder. It's this loud. Right in the beneath me. Isn't it good? Well done. Wait for it. Okay, thank you. Double thank you. Okay. And this is a honeycomb. Memory.
Whoever said true art serves neither ornament nor use is ignorant of the aesthetic of the East.
I am enjoying this Eastern take of an English game. I'm enjoying it. The decorations, the drawings, even Alice's own dress is nice. I think Still Here Classic is my first one. Second place goes to the blue one, under the sea. This should be the third one. The black one was nice, but not among my more favorite ones. Don't see the reason behind all the belts and the very long gloves. Why exactly did I enjoy the second one, the blue one? Because it made her look more feminine and more charming, that's why. Alex looks really nice in that dress. Also, we already have a collectible here. Let's go to the right side. This is missable. Just like the other one here, missable. There. If you don't care about being careful with what you collect, then you most likely will. You are going most likely to miss it. I'm not sure what those things are named, but most likely again, Gaijin Goomba would know. And I highly doubt someone like him actually plays these games. Again, I highly doubt that he actually respects these kinds of games. Because for Gaijin Goomba, multiple times I checked with him, and he doesn't listen to anyone other than his patrons. That's fair for him, but...
Poor Dodgson is a pathetic sailor and an even worse captain. We'd have run aground on the Isis if I hadn't taken an oar.
By the way, before I forget that, I do owe you the honor of listening to her second chapter memories. Since I do this every time I finish memory collection, in order for us not to end up with just like Aragami 1, when I sat down listening to Lure for 2 hours. Give me teapot number 2. Hold on. In order for us to stay freshly reminded about all the memories, I'm going right now quickly to make you listen to chapter 2, all of the memories. Last time when I did this exact same thing with Aragami 1, I spent 2 hours listening to Lure, reading Lure, and the mission just before the last one got completely paused. Okay, ship sinks in Arctic.
Grave news. The ship was crushed and her crew lost. She was not built for navigating the Arctic ice fields. The recent competition of governments in fitting out polar expeditions is a needless waste of human life.
Dr. Bumby, you need to understand that the very moment humans were born, their life was wasted by default. It's just that simple. Leaving one's troubles.
Unpleasantness, remote in time and space, has only as much power as vivid memory offers it.
Time trumps memory.
Keep troubles and torments at a distance where they may be easily forgotten.
Okay, the Liddell household. Only chapter 2. Photographic memory.
I'm pleased you love my sea creatures, Alice. Photographs are a kind of imitation. A great painter captures a true likeness. The camera helps an amateur come close.
Domestic dust-ups.
Most theatricals and gaffs are unsuitable for young persons. Punch and Judy dust-ups are no more than vulgar domestic arguments.
Wisdom of the ages.
Whoever destroys a soul destroys the world. There is much wisdom in that, Alice.
Yeah, and whoever created wars destroyed worlds non-stop. Show me Pris. A pitiful waste.
So I says to Dr. Bumby, I says, model making's all fine and good, but a waste of a perfectly good bottle. I could fill it with gin for threepence.
Your grammar needs some serious working on it. Next up is Dr. Wilson. Brittle fish skills.
Epidermis was singed to the third layer, and the rest of her skin was as brittle as carp scales.
Different friends?
Pets are friends in our secret selves, Alice. Your rabbit, too. I'm sure Dinah was a confidant. Always about, wasn't she?
Nanny. Taste for Blue Ruin.
Briz Witless never saw a bottle of gin she couldn't empty in an hour. Do most anything for thruppence and a long taste of Blue Ruin.
Perfecting practice.
If you spent as much time practicing as you do in Wonderland, you'd be the next Sullivan or Gilbert or one of them.
I highly doubt it. Radcliffe. Chapter 2. Grotesque headgear.
Scoundrel was fitted with grotesque headgear. If I have ever owned an accessory that unseemly, I'd burn it. Destroy all evidence of it and deny its existence. I value my reputation.
Spoken like a prideful American, even though you're English. Macabre speculation.
Not burned beyond recognition, as I recall. It was the smoke, you see. One day you'll be joining them in the Oxford family vault, I imagine.
Death is inevitable. Brick homes do burn.
Odd indeed. Unusual, perhaps. Even extraordinary. But nearly nothing is unique, Alice. Yours was not the first brick home to be destroyed by fire.
And it will not be the last one. Okay, with that having been done, let's go and continue on completely focusing on the third chapter now. It's not only about you, Alice. Look at the destruction around you. Consider its cause. Then come join me. Caterpillar. Even though she's literally the creator of Wonderland through her imagination and her own brain. In fact, it is indeed about herself. Here again, a question for any aspiring authors. And I'm not even joking about this. If you were to create an entire original world from scratch, and you decided to destroy it, will you be a murderer in it? Or would it be just fate and you chose it your own way? Because again, you are its own original creator. It never was and never would have been had you not made it yourself. It's kind of a paradoxical question. Do you get somehow to play God and play the Destroyer at the same time? Or is that even blasphemy? You do realize very well that whoever were the people that wrote Game of Thrones, Dungeons and Dragons, Harry Potter, and all the other stories, Brothers Grimm, I have no other authors' names in my mind at the moment, but all of them did indeed create something from nothing. It's all in the brains. So when you get rid of the bits you don't like anymore, or you wish to sacrifice something in order for the story to progress, does that mean that you are a calamity, a destroyer? Because you're the one who's deciding the fate of others? Pardon? What's this? Huh? Are those Japanese origami hung insects? The hats are for Japanese farmers. The headdress is also Japanese for farmers. And this is literally in its own a Shinto gate. This is a Shinto gate. I saw more than enough of it in Ghostwire Tokyo in order to distinguish it. That's a guardian statue. It usually comes in a pair. One opening its mouth, the male, and the one closing its mouth is the female. I don't remember its name though. All those impaled heads. What is going on? This doesn't look good. Also, yes, I do acknowledge that there are 2 paper fans there. This world is fascinating. Yet again, I remind you, Japan, just like the rest of the world, is just a country, a nation, with its own beliefs, its own culture, its own rules and laws and politics. Nothing too special about it, though. This place is nicely designed, even though there are some hung insects around. Yeah, this is the area with the honeycombs, where I get to get my collectible.
What Nurse Whitless said was, the fire pushed in. Lit it up like the garden crack of light. No one knows how she survived except Alice, and she's still remembered.
Everyone is making fun of you, Alice. Everyone thinks that you are a moron or a mad girl, rather to saying a mad woman. You're no longer a girl, you already grew up. Everyone thinks that you are a mad person and a moron, but everyone is wrong. With a fantasy like yours, you should be a queen of your own land. As if you already have Wonderland. You are already a queen of hearts yourself. Let's see here, totems. Okay, this I believe is a missable collectible coming up. Even more impaled paper ants look like stuff. This looks weird. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to be shocked from all those impaled creatures, or am I supposed to be fascinated by the decorations? The Shinto gates, the Asian themed stuff. This is beautiful. I know I praised Alice's previous dress more than this one, but this just feels natural for her. Yukata just feels natural, as if she was meant to dress in it all the time. I'm loving it. I'm loving all the decorations on it. Paper works with paper fans. Turtle, you are dead from 2 or 3 shots or something. Those creatures got massacred. And this feels like a very dangerous place. What is going on here? Samurai wasp. More like Oni wasp. Ow! Ow! Die! Ah! Go to hell! They call themselves samurai just because they are holding a katana. How funny! Wait a minute, if they are samurais, it means they have a lord, correct? Because otherwise they would be ruined. Yes, I'm starting right now to recognize that this is the modeling of the very early on Japanese homes. The little light lamp and those are village homes, I think, at least. This place is amazing. I'm not a graphics gazer by any sense at all. I'm just admiring the design. Graphics gazers would make this go ultra, then start worshipping everything they put their eyes on. No, I'm not. I'm not looking at a 3D film. I'm playing a video game named Alice Madness Returns. Let's go down. A totem. Wow, Alice, sorry. Honeycombs. Well done. Very much well done. Just reached my mind that I was almost jumping out of death again. And this was... What kind of decoration is this? Honestly, no idea. And she died. 633. So go there, basically. Okay. Jump, float, twirl, float, and float. Just float. Yes, I did notice that her long boots and long socks came back. So what? I think in that own regard, the only unique looking dress was the blue one, when she was completely barefooted. Not as if I have any kind of thing for such kind of details, really. Don't really care about it. Honestly, the more I liked about that blue dress was that she looked like a much more developed aged woman. Yes, I'm talking about her necklace, the back side, and she looked like royalty. Don't forget, I already played Wonhorn, a Vengeful Spirit, and that was a South Korean woman. Hon. This dress is quite good. I like the darker color set, the flowers patterns, even the yukata or the kimono slides. I believe that there is some way specific to this in it. If the black, the left side was above the right side, or the right side was above the whether or not the right or the left sides were above each other, because one of them is reserved for the dead, the other one is reserved for the normal clothes style. I believe as long as your right side is beneath the left side, it's fine. Once the other way around, so basically Alice is dressing in it in the correct way. If the right side was over if the right side was over the left side, this means she's dead. That's how they prepare the dead to meet their maker. I did watch a documentary about it once. The next collectible, by the way, is right here. You see this? Missable. Keyhole. If you didn't have an eye for details, you'll have to check a guide just like I'm doing right now. Otherwise, this game will not show you mercy while collecting collectibles.
Certain smells are one-off. You'd never mistake burning human flesh for roasting a lamb chop.
You still think that Alice is the one that killed her family in order to get their inheritance. You people are all horrible. All of you are horrible. One very big wood paper fan that's made of stone. Irony. At its finest. Show me the path now. Where to go next? For the next collectible. Yes, more or less the game right now for me became go from collectible to collectible, and then fight some enemies, collect more memories, see the storyline going on, get more collectibles. As in gameplay, basically. This is literally how games are made. You give the player something to collect. They collect it, you give them rewards for collecting it via maybe bits of lure or whatnot. Okay, we need the teapot. Honeycomb, very good. Jump and twirl as you wish. Now, pull. More of the blackboard erasers. Why aren't you moving, guys? Hold your horses. This thing now moves. Okay, she died. And we're back here. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, breathe your fire so I can jump after you. You're done. You don't breathe it, that one breathes it. Okay. Well done. The face of that statue reminded me of someone that I read about also in the Chinese or the Japanese history. Confucius. One of the Buddhist teachers back in the day. Shishar, what's up?
She who saves a single soul saves the universe. Remember?
Yeah, I do. I will. She who saves a single soul saves a universe. Hi. Hi. Now. Bye. Keep it yourself. And die for me. Damn you, wasp. Wait, hold it. Hold it. Why are you holding Takeda Shingen's crest? Why are you holding Takeda Shingen's crest? I know about this crest from Sengoku Basara. Why are you clothed in Shingen Takeda crest? This is not a crest for you. Hold down. Well done. The tiger of Shingen Takeda was one of the greatest warriors back in the feudal Japan in the Sengoku era. Why are you dressed in his attire? Oh, really now? If you really think yourself as a daimyo, then come here and face me, coward! Go, Alice! Coward. I played the Sengoku Pasar games. I learned the Japanese Sengoku period history. Why are you dressed in Takeda Shingen's crest? The 4 diamonds that are look like a diamond square. I can hear a snout. Where is it? Is it another invisible one? Let me quickly check the guide. Okay, so it is hiding a little bit nearby a tree. What tree are we talking about here? Right here. There's a basket. Hi. Season 12. And now the bamboo trees here. Feels like as if I'm replaying Okami with this theme. It's lovely, was it not for the burning houses? Something is not right in this land, and I need to make sure I can deal with it. And that is done. It's not that she doesn't know how to swim, because in American McGee's Alice, she proved to us she doesn't only swim, she also dives. But here, things became different, because who knows, maybe American McGee doesn't want anymore the players to see what's beneath her skirt. Remember, the first ever American McGee's Alice had beneath her skirt and a white blank of nothing. We've been recording right now for 2 hours, 30 minutes, and we will stop. We had 4 viewers that watched us for 2 minutes and 48 seconds, and not a single comment was written. I'm fine with it. Thank you either way for watching. This one here was watched for just a few seconds. We have here 2 that also, maybe 3 that, no 2, that watched for a little bit longer but then stopped. Perhaps, just perhaps, this game is not that well known or that well acknowledged. I just right now, too late, noticed that disgusting cursed mosquito standing over my finger. It was just now drinking from my blood again. I hate mosquitoes so much, and I hate bugs. Yeah, as much as I expected. Once you arrive here, there's no turning back. Wait a minute. Not the insects, the outfit. The outfits are Buddha monks' outfits. I do recognize those outfits whenever I see them. Interesting. A Chinese dragon up there, I think. Another Buddhist monk. And also the 6 dots on their forehead, usually. And they have also the 2 guardians. But instead of lions, they have them bugs. I can't read that. Hello? Nobody is acknowledging my existence. Fine then. See if I kill. As I go collect my collectables. What is this for? What happened here? That's different. Oh, that's... Quickly. Hello, memory.
We'll keep just the one lamp, Alice, as a nightlight, but it stays in the upstairs hall and only till you turn 12.
By the way, if I must be an ageist, she's right now 19. Ageist, I think, is a word I invented, which means a racist toward the age. Ageist like racist against the age. You have no right to judge people based on their age. Hi. This is a maid. This is a Japanese maid. The outfit, the hairdo, she's either a maid or a villager. And she's crying over... She's a villager. She's crying over her husband, I think. But why are they all made of paper? Are they praying or something? This looks like an elder, a village elder, something. Or maybe a monk. Wait a minute. The lotus flower, the way...
Chosen one? Our savior? Our benefactor?
Hi? Are you talking to me or to the statue? The paper statue. She's a villager, he's a villager. They are both crying over a Buddhist monk from the clues scheme.
It's Alice, the magnificent, the powerful, the brave, the reckless, the rash, the crazy, the imprudent.
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this wave of compliments. Thank you. My. Being complimented is quite good. Sadly, it rarely happens ever. Okay, I think it's about time we get moving. We're checking the interior here.
Yes, you really must. He knows things. He even thinks things.
I think they're talking about Caterpillar, most likely. Our next collectible is right on our right, by the way. I completely forgot to check out my shrunk sense here, but looks like there's no need for it. Since I am already as is following a guide. The guide is showing me what to do and where to go. Okay. Hi. Wow. Is this supposed to be a depiction of Alice herself? The crying, the red crying, the hairdo. You remind me of someone. You remind me of someone. A kami that keeps always exposing her breasts. No need to censor this. There are no nipples on them. Isn't that the Megami for the Shinto priestesses? Spiritual. An invisible snout. That's the Megami that held Amaterasu outside of the cave. What was her name again? She's the one that always kept making fun of herself and the situation by exposing her body. I know this one. Who was she again? I can't remember her name. I'm very bad at names. Regardless, if this is supposed to be a depiction of Alice herself crying, she looks damn good developed. Oh. And this is not an sexual innuendo or anything at all. This is just art. You don't like it? Get out. I'm not joking at all. If Alice can become this fine of a maiden, then I bet anyone who gets to marry her would be really lucky. She has an incredible imagination, she has a very nice figure and beautiful design, a magnificent face, and such a lovely taste for fashion also. American McGee, you are really making me fall in love with your work more and more and more again. Let's get moving again to reach the next area to continue our collectibles. Okay, we need an area with some long stuff and faces elsewhere. The strike senses aren't showing me anything. Another puzzle. All of them carry the sign of Omega.
Victories in combat and conundrums suggest your fitness to confront the challenges ahead. Mental strength will confirm your worthiness or declare your defeat.
Is this the village elder? Looks like it. Okay, Alice. Get going, I guess, and do play the puzzle. I really hate puzzles. Where is Caesar when you need him? Don't worry, your internet is working fine. I'm not Looking at those, I'm starting to realize something. Those are not blackboard wipes. Those are pieces of the game named Mahagoni. In Mahagoni, you need to match pieces that look the same way exactly in order to score. Those pieces are Mahagoni. Mahagoni is, I think it's a Chinese more game than a Japanese one. It's a game like dominoes, almost. Yeah, I do now realize that. Those are pieces of Mahagoni. My mother used to play the game as solitary on the PC back in the day, when I was still in the middle school, I think. It was an entertaining game. Basically, you play match. That's it. But yeah, I do believe this is so far one of the more formal and royalty dresses of Alice's. This is why I'm not commenting about it too much. This dress is lovely the way it is designed. And I'm enjoying playing an Asian themed level also. One more piece to go. But also I need to make sure I get all the collectibles. Why did I stop looking at the guide? Hi, now die! Really now? You think that you're that fast? Go! You fell into my trap! What trap am I talking about? Easy. To force him into coming to my side instead of the water. And of course, the timer instantly goes off without giving me a chance to move before it. Would you please jump over it, Alice? Okay. I need to learn to make her jump her maximum height whenever possible. Okay, the keyhole. Wait a minute, where is this at? Hold your horses. Where is this at? Okay. You get... We already got that bottle. The golden bottle from that statue. We already got it. 5 out of 11, 8 out of 19, 1 out of 4, and 8 out of 18. The next one, okay. The next one we didn't yet even reach it. The area itself. Can be a moment, please, because I'm having a mosquito to my face. Disgusting. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Purple, green. I have 24 moves to finish this. The question is, what was the original one like? This face. Okay, I'm supposed to finish this very quickly and very fast, like. How? Okay. Okay, so this piece should go up there. And this piece should come here. How? Reset. Okay, so we move this one first. We move this one. We move then this one here. Okay. My fingers are starting to itch from those disgusting bites. Cursed mosquitoes. Done.
You can save us. I'll open the path.
Thank you. Let's get moving. Of course, there's no return. This is the area with the next collectible. It's right to my left. It's missable. Because usually you would go right away in the front, not check the area around you. Another one of the statues.
She is certainly ill. She imagines odd things, and she has a hero complex, an inherent desire to help others, being unable to help herself, and a compulsion to make the world right. She's trying to unlock the true meaning of her life, but she doesn't know who has the key.
This is some beautiful art, but I'm not really sure again what it depicts. I think again it's just another version of Alice, with her self being vulnerable, most likely. But I do really enjoy this art. I do really enjoy it. Statues are art. Okay, next up area will be where? The video of Xbox Achievable number 7 out of 13 is about to finish here. The first part from chapter 3, collectables. Okay, next. Most likely the next time we get ourselves an autosave, I'm going to stop the session. Give me a moment, I'm checking the guide to see where the next collectible is at. The video is done. We will start right now with the Xbox Achievables, the chapter 3, part 2 collectibles. Okay, it's not at the very least in this area. We need to go to an area with a big bridge. So just play normally, for now. The art direction here, the theme are really well done. Wow. Land on the mahogany pieces. Thank you for the teeth. That's one big face of Anoni. Yeah, that Guardian statues. Okay, let's get moving. Remind me again how much money does that teapot cost in order to make it evolve again? Upgrade it again. 600 to reach level 3. Okay, then I'm going to focus a little bit more on the teapot until we can make them all level 3. I imagine that the last level for all of them will be level 4. Just like the Verbal Blade. Very beautiful indeed. Okay, keep moving. No. Hello.
The wicked wasps lay siege upon us and control the peaks to east and west. You must defeat them to reach Caterpillar's retreat.
I suppose I must go to the mountaintop, as it won't come to me.
We have faith that Caterpillar, the strange and wondrous, helps those in need. One day we'll have proof. Purity of heart is to will one thing, to approach his sacred eyrie. You must confront the savage daimyos. You prevent our access to his power. I'll open the entrance to the sacred caves where your journey begins.
Thank you. Let's get moving, Alice. Our journey is just starting right now. I believe that the area we are supposed to reach right now is in front of us. Move it, Alice. This reminds me of the map from Bioshock 2. Nice painting. Nice painting. What am I supposed to do now? One big chin. Which method am I supposed to go? Interact? She entered the painting. Pardon? Alice can move, jump, shrink, and use her flute as normal. Move carefully to avoid the hazards.
Regard this depiction of domestic harmony and order. The fruitful landscape encouraged industry, tolerance, and cooperation. Loving families flourished, happy children, dear friends, grateful for their well-being, lived for generations, secure, protected, and free. But a sudden onslaught of alien attacks broke their fragile bodies and nearly crushed their generous spirits.
We are right now playing Alice in 2D. Wow. And the entire thing here looks like a cardboard storytelling area. This is amazing. Also, she returns back to her blue classic dress. But this area has too many leaps of faith here. More than I like. Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done. Thank you. This is weird. So you can't fight, but you can't do anything else. A cannon. Ouch. One hit kill cannon. Fine. Nicely done so far. So this is, I think, a platforming puzzle. Is that? And this has nothing to do with our collectibles. It's just a test. Some kind of trial. Test our results, I think. I'm not dying intentionally, okay? I'm trying to move on. It looks like I am messing up how to jump well in the 2D areas. I'm much more of a 3D player. So no wonder for me that I never before played any Mario or Metroidvania games ever. This is fascinating. The way you interact with the world and the way it looks like. This is wow. Hey! I'll need to get myself some mosquito repellent. Because this mosquito is about to drive me insane. Hi. She cannot defense. She can't use her dodge quick move. What's up there? Don't tell me that there are actually here collectibles that I don't know about. And the guy does not even show them. Collect peach? What is a peach? What is it for? Am I supposed to collect those as not collectibles but rather mandatory? Is that it? This level is amazing. The art direction, the models, the gameplay style, everything about it is amazing. shrink. Let me guess, there's another picture up there. Most likely. I need to time it right. Otherwise, forget it. Just keep moving. This is fascinating. Building something like this requires lots of open, wild imaginary. Would you please get up here? Well done. This reminds me of the Crash 1 level of the same gimmick. Crash Bandicoot 1 for the PlayStation 1. A peach? Not really. But rather maybe progress. Where am I being taken to? Up here, perhaps? She died. No, this is mandatory progress. Not optional. Not every jump will take you to a peach area. Not even sure if the peaches are mandatory to collect or not. But what I do know for a fact is that I need to survive more. And stop killing Alice. Nonsense free. Let me guess, I need to go up there. Over the leaves that look like you. Meaning right here. Well done. Well done. Well done. Beautifully done. See. And we made the pipe to work again. C to exit. We won the trial. Wow. So all that was for us to open this area. Okay. Exit. Shisha.
Only the foolish believe suffering is just wages for being different.
This is a little well. I gotta remind you, this game is not for teens nor for children. This is a mature to adult only game. I'm loving it. Memory.
A dutiful, honorable daughter would commemorate her deceased family in marble. I know a gifted sculptor with whom I might negotiate a commission.
You really are an insane person about the Asian culture, and that I respect. Wow. Okay, next, where to go? You suggest right now seasoned that snout and collected the memory. Next autosave will be our last. I'm trying to find an autosave. Looks like Xbox Achievables has 3100 teeth. Amazing. Okay, next one, where is it? At where's the next collectible table at? Somewhere that's not here. A cave. We need to reach a cave. Okay, I need to just avoid the burning literal fire characters. Those characters literally mean fire. Samurai Wasp Archer. This doesn't sound fun at all. Die! Okay, very good. So far, very good. Okay, another one. Just die. Both of you. I'm liking this pepper grinder. Another one of the statues. Yeah, those are, by the way, supposed to be offerings for her. Yes, I do like this kind of art. Truthfully. Is it because it's about an Asian girl with her breasts revealed? None of your business, honestly. Everyone receives art their own way. None of your business. Why is this a mouth for the things? Weird. All of them are Oni masks. Hi, Archer. Now buy Archer. Looks like the only themed statues here are the woman with her breasts exposed. I remind you again, this is in the creation myth of Japan. This Megami had a very important role to play. I think this is it for the place where we should be going to in order to get our hands on the next collectible. Yeah, go to the left side if possible. It is said that in the creation myth, the Japanese creation myth, in the Japanese creation myth, it is said that after Izanagi went to clean himself from the filth of Yumi, the underworld, after he visited it to collect back his wife that sadly turned herself into a demon goddess. He gave birth to 3 children. One from his right eye, one from his left eye, and one from his nose. The one from his nose was Susano, the lord of the seas and oceans. Thing is, his both brother and sister were also a couple, a married couple. Izanagi and Izanami. Pardon me, I went where? Wow. Izanagi and Izanami were supposedly the original creators of Japan, according to their myth. And while giving birth to all kinds of kami, Izanami, the goddess of Japan and the wife of her own brother, Izanagi, gave birth to the Fire Lord. Sadly, the heat from the Fire Lord, or the fire element, killed her in her labor. So she went to the underworld, the land of Yumi. And Izanagi didn't like that fact. So he decided to go after Izanami, his wife and sister. So he goes to Yumi and she asks permission from the kami of the underworld, which supposedly she gave birth to go back with Izanagi, her own brother and husband, to go back to the world of the living. He permits her. She asks her husband and brother, Izanagi, that once he meets her not to look at her at all with the lights, because she ate from the food of the underworld Yumi. So her husband and brother Izanagi is so much missing her to the point where he decides to actually look at her and break his promise to her. he sees in the front of him not his beloved wife and sister, but rather a rotting corpse, because the food of Yomi affected her very badly. So he escapes from the land, and Izanami takes this as not only cheating on her for some reason, but also insulting her and rejecting her as being not only his sister but also his wife. So she sends behind Izanagi a collection of, I think, 74 demons. And in order for him to escape from them, he creates some food and vegetables and fruits and throws them in the demon's way. Izanagi escapes from the land of Yomi and closes its path with a giant boulder. Izanami curses her brother and husband and tells him that every day he creates a number of I forget the number exactly of creations, she's going to kill them. He tells her, then I will create this number and addition to it some more, as a way to make sure that the Japanese people remain alive and don't go extinct. After going with that ordeal, Izanagi goes to the river and cleanses himself. Samurai ink wasp. Away from me! Away from me! I said go away! Die and go away! Disgusting pests! So, while he washes his face, he cleans his both right and left eye, with them giving birth to both fully adult Amaterasu and Tsukuyomi, the sun and the moon, respectively. And from his nose appears Susanoo. Susanoo is the Lord of the Sea, and because of his rather inferior job of taking care of the seas, he believes that his sister Amaterasu and her husband and brother Tsukuyomi both got the better deal of being lords of the sun and the moon. According to the myth, sun and moon both always were together all the time. So he decides that he wishes to go and visit his mother, Izanami, in the underworld. His father rejects that proposal, but after the troublemaker Susanoo insists on it, his father Izanagi tells him, if you wish to see your mother that badly, then go. Izanagi lets his son Susanoo to go to Yomi. But first, out of just respect, Susanoo decides that before he goes on his journey, he'd like to say goodbye to his sister, Amaterasu. So he visits her in her own shrine and tells her that, sister, I'm going to visit mother, and most likely I'm not going to ever return back again here. His sister, Amaterasu, takes that as a declaration somehow of war between them both, as siblings rivalry. So she tells him if he's truthful about his intention of just saying to her goodbye and going to visit their mother in the underworld, in hell, that she will make a competition with him. She takes from him his sword breaks it, and creates from it a number of minor kami. Her number becomes 4 or 5. Susano takes from her beads, eats them, and then roars.
There's no time at all.
And draws out 7 kami. 7 minor megami. With that, he decides that he already won against Amaterasu, because he created a bigger competition that she herself actually called for. Tells Susano that since he used her beats to create more kami than hers, she's the actual one that actually won, because it's not based on the resolution but rather on the source.
Carmella's no dawdle. You've already missed the train.
Thank you for the paint the roses red collectible. So according to that kind of logic, the one that won the competition was Amaterasu and not Susano, which makes no sense, because it was supposed to be the one who creates the more kami that wins. By the way, yes, I'm going to end this session here, but first let me finish the story. So Susano goes into a rage-filled wrath, since his sister not only refused the fact that she actually lost, but also made herself to be as if the winner, even though she was the loser. So he goes making more trouble for all the kami around, to the point where he actually throws a full ball through one of his sister's shrines. The shrine breaks, and one of the kami that is that's job is to make Amaterasu's own ropes dies. Weird how such beings are not immortal or omnipotent. Anyway, so what happens is that Amaterasu gets so much pissed off, so much angry, that she hides within a cave. Many kami try to convince her to get out of there, because without her, there is literally no sun. Without any sun, there's no life. And without life, everything will be doomed. The kami tried to convince her over and over again to come out, but she refuses. Until one of them has an idea. Let me see if I can check out her name. The Japanese priestesses Megami. This, yeah, but what is her name again? What is her name again? What was her name again? Because we already reached her place here. Or rather, let's say Amaterasu leaves the cave. Yes, here she is. Uzumi, what's her name again? Uzumi something. Uzumi what? And the rock cave myth. Yeah. Amaterasu and the rock cave myth. What was her name again? Beats the goddess Amaterasu inside. Yeah, and he accidentally kills a weaver with a practical joke. As he was a mischievous god, Amaterasu hides because of her guilt. Using magic, she suits herself. I'll let Clara read it for you, because my throat cannot keep on going like this. Why am I bringing all this up is because I wish to explain for you the statue that we were just right now looking at. That's it. Clara Reed, from this place here.
The story of Amaterasu and the cave can be traced all the way to the oldest known records of Japan's history, in the Kochiki, 680 AD, which is an early Japanese chronicle of myths, legends, hymns, genealogies, oral traditions. Amaterasu and her brother, Susanoo, were both divine beings in Japanese mythology. When Susanoo accidentally kills a weaver with a practical joke, as he was a mischievous god, Amaterasu hides because of her guilt. Using magic, she sealed herself into a cave with a heavenly rock. Now, Amaterasu was the goddess of the sun, and without the sun goddess the world fell into darkness. The rest of the gods called a meeting, and tried to find ways to draw her out of the cave. Their solution, a party, and gifts. They crafted a beautiful mirror and a string of beads for her. Next, they uprooted an evergreen tree and decorated it with the beads and hung the mirror in its center. Amino Izume, goddess of the arts, danced on a stage. When Amaterasu got curious, she opened the cave door, and another god pulled her out of the cave by her wrist, and shut the heavenly rock behind her with a magical boundary so she could not hide again. The sun returned with her now out into the world once more. My illustration focuses on the evergreen tree decorated with the beads, with a reflection of the goddess Amaterasu inside the mirror hanging from the center of the tree. Here is the link to the story I referenced while creating the art piece and written material of this.
Thank you very much for Sarah Everson from Arts at Michigan. So yeah, the name of that Megami was Amino Uzumi. Funny thing about this Megami is that goddess of the arts, dancing, and dancing, all her depictions literally see her as a Japanese Megami with her breasts exposed and her robe down to her stomach. If you wish to know more about this, you'll have to see Gaijin Goomba's explaining video about this kind of stuff, because for depictions of statues, it's just art. But when I have to show you the actual illustration of Amino Uzumi, sorry, but that will most likely give me a nudity strike. Even though it's just art, even though it's just education, to hell with self-expression, all of it. Quite literally. At the very least, I think I could at least show you one depiction of her that's not in the nude, if at all possible. Even though that's next to impossible, since all of her illustrations do depict her in a specific way. Because that's how historically accurate she is supposed to look like. Unlike what YouTube thinks she should like. If I can show you at least herself as a persona, maybe it would be easier. Persona 5. Yeah, this is much easier. This is much easier to show. And it really has nothing at all to hide. It's just the right. Yes, this depiction is good. I believe that statue we just saw right now, with all the offerings to it, is to this one. From the Lovers Arcana, Amino Uzumi. The Japanese goddess of entertainment, she governs many sacred dances. She is the most famous for luring out Amaterasu, who had barricaded herself into a cave. This is the most possible censorship-friendly trash I can find for you, even though I do respect her model very much from the Persona games. But frankly enough, if I really had to show you the actual illustration of the Megami, I'll have to show you something with her exposing her body, which will give me instantly a strike, because death to the adulthood, because looks like adults do not exist. Either way, enough about this. We already gone too far away from the actual Alice Madness Returns topic here. In any case, this has been with you the continuation of the Let's Play for Alice Madness Returns for the PC. And I have been with you, your host Invisible from Invisible's Gaming channel, stacking at your hearts for the dark side of the moon. I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my commentators and subscribers, followers, fans, and friends, everyone from the Beasts of the Outer Empire and everyone from the Discord server, free YouTube friends. By name. Peace be upon Thunderstruck Gaming, P809 Gaming, Luxbear, Marcus, Nadroclass31, Mark IC2211, Rogue Agent Carodan, Trifield, CPTV123, Matthew 1121, Slagardak85, Alfred, Waspan Gaming, and Apacebrus. This has been with you the continuation of Let's Play Project Alice Madness Returns, the sequel to American McGee's Alice, and also the sequel to Alice Madness Returns, the interactive book iOS application by EA that was removed from the market. This will be the prequel to the hopefully upcoming game Alice Asylum on the PC, also by American McGee, that's right now being developed via crowdfunding on Patreon. I remind you once again, American McGee, the designer and the developer of Doom and Quake both, created this game. That's right now his signature. American McGee's Alice, after he got laid away and then proposed this idea to EA. EA is a publisher, not a developer. So they funded his first game and then marketed Alice Madness Returns on the PC, this very game, via using a third-party developers that made the iOS interactive storybook that showed us and established the idea of Alice having an older sister that's named Elizabeth, and how her days were in the asylum in London while she was stuck in Wonderland in 1874. This game takes place straight after the book, and after it, once it's done, there are two animated quick films by American McGee's official YouTube channel by the name Alice Otherlands. Those both are all canon, and after them straight up arrives the last game, Alice Asylum. In order to finish this game, they returned back where it all began. Thing is, Alice Asylum is still within development, and it needs crowdfunding to become a reality. American McGee would love very much if the fans of Alice would like to help him fund the game so they can do the artwork for it, establish the storyboard, and start the development of the game. I'm not really sure how long it will take, but as long as people are ready to crowdfund it and prove to EA that they want this IP and this kind of a game under their fingertips to play it, we'll need to pledge on Patreon for American McGee in order to help him and his team work. American McGee is going indie since EA doesn't want Alice anymore, because EA is the worst American publisher for the 4th year, which is amazing, an amazing record for real, to be the worst American company altogether for 4 years in a row. So if you wish to truly play Alice Asylum, you will have to help out. If you have a stable career and you have a stable income source and you wouldn't mind pledging some USDs, please do help us out to make Alice Asylum a reality instead of just a fictional idea. With that being said, I'd like to remind you to give credit where credit is due and give gratitude where gratitude is due. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay well. We're living in very hard times, and nobody knows what is waiting for us in the future. Nothing is guaranteed at all. Keep your family and friends close to you. Keep your enemies even closer to you. You don't know when you'll need help, and you don't know where it will come from. And always remember, it's much easier and cheaper to say thank you for someone than it is to buy flowers for the diseased. With that being said, I have been with you, your host, Invisible from Invisible's Gaming Channel, and I pray to you best of luck. Stay careful, stay safe, and until next stream, Invisible with you, sign out. Take care all, and best of luck. Stop the stream. I know I'm repeating myself too many times, but that's what happens when you don't have a script under your hands. You just say whatever comes to your brain the moment it arrives, and not every time it's the best thing to do. Sorry, it's almost 3 hours now, but I had to show you some more lore about this game, I think. Till next time, take care.